Hey guys, Blow the Cartridge here, and I just wanted to, make a video, kind of postpone my Lion King review for maybe a week. Christmas holiday season, it's, family and stuff, it's really busy. Didn't really anticipate the schedule, so it is getting worked on. The script is almost on its final draft and finished. But I digress. This video is just me talking about Christmas memories, and more specifically, gaming Christmas memories. So, I guess I'll begin. I remember the Christmas of 1999, and I remember it pretty fondly. Now, the Christmas of 1999 was the Christmas I got my Game Boy Color, and my brother got his Game Boy Color, and that was one of the biggest Christmases ever. We had asked for this Game Boy Color all year, Game Boy Color, come on, Mom, come on, just so you know, I want a Game Boy Color, like every week I would slip it into conversation, and everyone had a Game Boy Color. Everyone at school had a Game Boy Color, except for me and my brother. Everyone was playing their Pokemon, everyone was playing their, Dragon Warrior, and everyone was playing their Tetris Deluxe, and I was, sitting, they would have their Game Boy, pull their Game Boy Color out of their pocket and play some Pokemon Yellow, and I would, pull my Game Gear out of my school, my jacket, and they would all look at me like I'm, a Neanderthal, and, God, they had, their, 2 AA batteries for the Game Boy Color, lasted, 8 hours, my Game Gear lasted an hour and a half on 6 AA's. It was terrible. But I remember that Christmas we were so excited, we're gonna get our Game Boy Color, we knew we were gonna get our Game Boy Color. And we didn't think we were both gonna get one. We thought we'd have to share it, And I remember we woke our parents up at 6 in the morning, and we were like, come on, let's open presents. And they were like, no, my grandparents live next door, so we had to wait for them to wake up and come over and open presents. So I remember it was just the longest, night, a sleepless night, just anticipating that Game Boy Color, what, are we going to get it? Are we not going to get it? And they all, sure enough, we pulled out our presents under the tree, and there were some boxes, and my parents are really sneaky at packaging Christmas presents. If they think we know we got what we got, then they'll just pack it in something different, like a cake box or something. And I know they hid the Game Boy Color, and the Game Boy Color box was in a TV box or a microwave box or something. And I opened up mine, and sure enough, it was an atomic purple Game Boy Color. It came with this game right here, Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. And it was a great game, great Christmas. And it turned out my brother got a Game Boy Color for himself too, a lime green Game Boy Color with Wario Land 3. And, I liked Mario better. Mario was more familiar. Mario was easier to play. But, yeah, it's if you're wondering, this is a pretty good port of the NES game. The problem is the Game Boy Color screen's a little too small, so the screen's, trying to catch up. It can't quite fill out the whole level. So, it's got some extra features. You can go and do collect all the red coins and a certain level, and high scores and stuff, and you can save, and it's pretty much the definitive version of the game for me. But nothing beats the NES. Come on. But, that was a big Christmas. That was a good one. That was a great one. I remember the Christmas before that was actually probably my favorite Christmas. That was a Christmas, I remember my parents, they don't buy presents right before Christmas. So, they want to avoid, the Christmas shopping rush. So they just buy their presents, in the summer, put them away for the year, hope we don't find them. And I remember one day it was, August, and I was looking for... I was looking for cords for my Super Nintendo or something in my mom's closet, and I saw this box, and it said Sony on it, and I, no, is this one of my, my parents' camera box, or, and then sure enough, no, it said right on it, Sony PlayStation, and my eyes lit up. I was like, holy shit, no way. And, I've been, getting the most out of my Super Nintendo for the last 8 years, I didn't really have a new console, so... I tried to keep quiet. I tried not to act like I knew that I was getting it or anything. But then, my mom found out I knew eventually. She knew I knew. She could tell just by the look in my face. She could read me like a, you see right through me. And I remember Christmas morning that I knew I was getting a PS1. I was really excited for it. And I remember she tried lying to me. She's like, yeah, it's for your cousin. And I was like, sure it is. Okay, you know, like, why would you, like, get my cousin a PS1 and not me? It's like flawed logic. But like, yeah, I remember opening up they hid the PS1 in a TV box, you know, because they do that, you know. And I remember I got Cool Borders 2 as a snowboarding game. I actually went and rebought that on the PSN because it was so nostalgic. It's not a particularly good snowboarding game, but you know, it's not 1080 or anything, but it was good. And then I remember I got a Bug's Life. Oh my god. And no memory card, by the way. You know, my parents, like, they didn't see the need for a memory card. You know, you don't need a memory card. You can still play the game, right? Well, yeah, I guess, you know. Oh, well, that's fine then. You know, so I had to be really good. I got really good at my PS1 games, even, you know, even the really hard ones, because, you know, I had to keep replaying the same levels over and over again because I didn't have a memory card. And I remember we went to my grandma's house for Christmas, a dinner the day after that, and my aunt got me Crash Bandicoot 1 for the PS1. Just awesome. Just awesome. Finally I had a good game to play on the console, you know. It sure beat the, you know, hell out of Bug's Life, you know. And that was a great Christmas. You know that N64 kid on YouTube, the kid that just flips out? It's like a viral video. That was exactly how I felt. I think I, like, did everything except for scream for joy, you know, like, you know, I just could not hold my, like, you know, excitement when I opened that PS1. That was the best Christmas ever. Like, it's still my favorite Christmas, hands down. And I think the other real video gamey Christmas was 2003 when we got the GameCube. We got a Nintendo GameCube for Christmas, and that was a big deal. Again, no memory card, of course. No second controller, you know, no need for a memory card. You can still play the game. So we got the GameCube. And I remember my parents hid the games in, like, cake boxes, like Betty Crocker cake boxes. So there was terrible games, terrible judgment. They just did not read reviews or anything. I know I got my brother got Monsters Inc. Dodgeball, just a god awful, terrible game, and then I got my brother got Frogger Adventures. That wasn't terrible. That was playable. Still pretty flawed, you know. It was the best of the bunch, but that wasn't saying much, you know. And then I got the worst game, probably the worst game I've still played to this day. I think it's worse than Superman 64. It's a Batman Dark Tomorrow for the GameCube. Terrible game. If you guys ever play Batman Dark Tomorrow, you will know what I'm talking about. I will put links to videos, you know, in the description box so you can see the gameplay. It's just a terrible game. And you know, but it was great. We got the GameCube, and I mean, the GameCube, like, we would just, you know, throw some wood on the fire and, you know, just kind of get warm and cozy and play some Monsters Inc. Dodgeball. And I know I played the hell out of that, and we beat it, like, several times, you know, because it was the only game we had. It wasn't later until I got, you know, Mario Sunshine and, you know, Turok Evolution and some decent games, you know, Smash Brothers, so. But, like, yeah, no, I just, you know, it's just Christmas time, and I'm getting that feeling, you know, like, it's cool. I'm getting my brother the Fallout New Vegas for Xbox 360, and it's kind of cool. You know, and we're, you know, create new Christmas memories, new gaming Christmas memories, and I don't know, I just get sentimental around Christmas and think of all these, like, awesome Christmases I had, and, you know, can't wait to create some new Christmas memories. So hoping to look to do that this week or when Christmas rolls around. So yeah, so I just hope you guys are with family and friends, and, you know, with the people you love, and you know, create new Christmas memories, and you know, just be there and be with family, and be safe and be warm, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas or holidays or whatever you guys do. Take care.